All right. Hey Dad streams Minecraft. Hey Dad was a theory that I had. Not really. It was a
Are we live
project
right
that I Yes, we're live right now.
now? Oh my god.
It's a project that I had a while ago where I was going to do side-by-side reviews with my daughter, but we haven't put anything together for that yet. And she just wanted to stream some Minecraft this morning, so that is what I'm doing. Let's get started. So here's, I don't think I've streamed it yet. Here's a server that me and my friends play on. It's a private server with the Qantas mod pack. Right now we're in the technical era, I think. Oh boy, look at that clipping while everything loads up. Gotta walk up the leg a little bit.
Even though it's still well, I fell in the hole.
She's down in a hole. So this is Lydia the Blue, also
Oh
Toxic
no,
Skull,
I'm gonna crash. I crashed.
and she just crashed out. So that's a good start to the stream, don't you think?
Yeah.
Qantas server, so the Qantas mod pack, you can look it up online, has just hundreds of mods ram-packed into it, and there's lots of things that we've already done on the server as we near the last few ages. The entire mod is based on the idea that as you progress, as time goes on, and it is kind of arbitrary, you have to figure it out with your friends how you want to do it, but as time goes on, more and more mods get unlocked, and this is actually done with a clever application of recipe editing. So for the mods that are quote disabled, they're actually active in the Minecraft client, but they're disabled because you can't craft anything from them. A few key recipes from each mod that's not... Who the hell left my door open? A few recipes from each mod are disabled, so you can't actually use them until later on. And the whole reason we started a server like this was so that there's a few people on the server that just tend to go straight for endgame. I'm one of them. And so that you have to stop and really explore every single mod that's available at that time. So back in the ancient era, the first set of almost completely vanilla mods, vanilla mods is a contradiction, I understand. We spent time actually doing things the vanilla way and gathering resources with just basic picks and whatnot. But now, as you can see, we're on to computers and power generation and all sorts of advanced interfaces just for everyday tasks. And I would like my daughter over here to sign on and talk a little bit about what things have been built, but she's being slow at it. She thought she'd crash out, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing.
It was the game's fault.
So, geez, there's like 24 mods to talk about just in my room, just in my little hovel. So, there's my Woot farm, which is generating ender pearls and ender things of every variety. I've got a completely Ender IO wired up smeltery over here, which is normally used to take ore and double. It's one of many mods that double your production of ingots. One ore equals 2 ingots versus the vanilla standard one. But this has actually been sort of hijacked to generate even more ender pearls. And all of my ender pearls go into this wonderful RF Tools McJetty Endergenic generator. I say wonderful, it's actually really complicated and touchy to set up, but I had an idea a while ago that you could use yet another mod, Open Computers, which allows programming in Minecraft, so you can play on a computer a game where you play on a computer and program. And he opened the interface for Endergenic generation. Most people use redstone circuits to do this, but I was able to write a program that controls the entire generation of energy in my house. And it was painful, and it was long, and it was complicated, and I don't usually program in Lua, but I pulled it off. I'll show a little bit of that application right now. If you guys want me to, I can post the source somewhere.
I still cannot believe I crashed.
Probably in a Git gist. Yeah, she's signing back on now. So here's the 0.5. I still don't consider it a version 1. Here's the beta of Endergenic generation, and all it does. If you're not familiar with Lua, you're not familiar with Open Computers, and you're not familiar with RF tools, don't worry about it. I'm just going to glance over this while she signs back in.
Coming!
All it basically does is it gets each generator, and assigns them to a variable. I was beginning to write some network code so that I could use, so I could control how much power is going into and out of the generators, but I ended up not doing that. And here is the actual loop that fires pearls. The entire energy generation is based on firing and receiving pearls between the generators.
I'm starting to not like.
And this is the main crux of the code that controls all of the power generation. And then one of the nice things about doing it with a program instead of doing it with redstone circuits is I can get information back on how long it took to receive each pearl, and I can automatically adjust the delay on each generator as it fires, or really after it's done firing. So we'll see it in action, and then that's my mod that I wanted to show, or my project that I wanted to show off. Then we'll switch over to something Lydia wants to show.
Yay!
So I've been using this mod for months, and now I've completely forgotten how to exit.
Oh my god.
Is it not Control D? It's not Control D, it's not Control C. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm gonna feel like a real dummy when I find out again. This is the most fun part of the live stream, is just watching me derp on a mod that I've been using for months.
Yay!
So it uses a little bit of redstone trickery to detect when each generator has been put in a charging mode, and that way it knows where each generator is, because Open Computers does have a idea of sides, but it doesn't do that through the adapter. So here it found each one of the Endergenic devices and the pearl injector, which initially puts pearls into the system. I should be able to hit return and it'll start generating power. And immediately fail because of random pearl discard, the absolute worst and best feature of this mod. Random pearl discard means that I didn't do anything wrong, it's just the mod decided to randomly destroy an ender pearl, so you can't just have infinite energy off of one ender pearl. I'm the server admin, so I could change it where the random pearl discard doesn't happen as often, but what's the fun in that? I figure if that's what the designer thought it should be, just randomly discarded all the time, then that's how I should play it. But you see here, it'll report why the last pearl was lost, the average tick, because it is down to the it is down to the tick that these need to be received, that each one was received, what actions it took with each generator to help get it closer to receiving it at 10 ticks, which is optimal, and the current delay on each one of the generators. Holy smokes, that's a mouthful. Alright, I'm done talking about the system. We're going to let it sit here and generate power. First it'll restock the Ender Pearl farm, then it will restock these power cells, and then once those are backlogged on power, it'll start filling up this Ender IO vibrant cell. Alright, let's get on with something that Lydia actually wants to show off. Where are you, sweetheart? Very helpful. Alright, what do you have to show us today, sweetheart? The blacksmith shop. Oh, did you actually do some more work on it?
No.
Well,
I just built it. I just built it from Grabcraft.
well, show it off.
It's hold on. Which at Grabcraft is a place where you can build statues and pixel art and other stuff.
Great, so what are we looking at here? Go ahead.
We, if hold on.
So, this, like she said, this was a model that she picked up off of grabcraft.com. It's actually a pretty useful resource for finding just ideas, just models and ideas for building stuff in Minecraft. And this is supposed to be...
We need to build a blacksmith shop to get to the next stage, so I built one.
Oh, that's right. At the beginning of our mod pack, I'll be honest with you, there wasn't a lot of mods unlocked, so there wasn't a lot to do. So I had begun designing a document of sort of criteria for moving on to the next stage and unlocking the next set of mods. So one of them was to build a blacksmith shop, and even though I was specifically referring to Tinker's Construct, my daughter came up with this adorable little, very vanilla, but still very cool looking blacksmith shop here on the outskirts of town.
Right next to all the high-tech stuff.
Well, at the time there wasn't high-tech stuff out here. So not only is it my guild friends on this server, but it's also my daughter and my wife as well. So since we're already out here, I might as well show off the greenhouse. So, just as a side project, my wife had picked up the idea to make this wonderful greenhouse, which not only houses vanilla plants, but also plants from Botania and I think a few Natura plants as well. Those are all, well, Botania is it's honestly a technical mod disguised as a plant manipulation mod, but then Natura and vanilla Minecraft obviously have a lot of natural structures in them. And then this glass here, I think it's Botania? Tall? No. Yeah, Bifrost block makes it makes it gradually change through all of the different hues, and it is really, it's impressive right now, but it's really impressive at night in Minecraft.
I heard that.
So we've got a nice little pond in the middle, and all of these wonderful different types of flowers of every variety when certain new people don't come on the server and rip them off.
Yep. because that happened one time. My house.
Yes. All right. We're gonna go take a look at this little girl's house. Since you can't actually live in a blacksmith shop.
I have an ender bag.
Very good.
I cannot wear it on my back, which I just tried out. Let me just pick these.
Oops, I broke the button off her door.
Why?
Alright, I didn't mean to rush inside, but I did want to go to bed before the the infamous creepers and zombies and every other kind of mod start spawning.
Oh my god! I crashed twice. Just wait a couple more years, and then I'll come.
Yeah, that is the one real devil of modded Minecraft. Regular Minecraft doesn't even boot that fast. Modded Minecraft takes a bloody age. And she's got a nice SSD hard drive in her computer, but still, it just takes time.
I'll be right back. He will control the video.
So here's I'll put a link to him whenever I stream again. Smash Adams, excellent mining and crafting. I'm not too bad when it comes to hooking the machines up and designing systems, but this guy is not only good at that, but he's an absolute monster at just designing things, just making things look cool. So this is the beginning of a rail system that he started working on, which unfortunately got kind of outmoded whenever we developed bigger and better ways to teleport around. Even though I would genuinely like to see him come back and finish this, I'd be happy to help. But here's a nice little subway system. This should be a walkway down to the sub. Here we go. Lots of high-speed rails here. And he designed more to go on. And this is just like a futuristic subway transport. Just design the hell out of it. But it just goes on and on like this, and I don't actually have a minecart, and there's not actually a way to speed up to these railcraft rails, so I would just explode if I tried to use one anyways.
You can just use a train.
So now's a good time
to use a train.
Teleport back to my house. To teleport back to my house. Where is my teleporter? There we go. Yeah, that's pretty nifty if you've ever played vanilla Minecraft. We do have a fledgling nether portal network set up that most recently I've done a lot of work on just because I like it. I think it's cool to go into the nether to move around in the overworld. But obviously with RF tools, teleportation, and Ender IO teleportation now, there's really no point in doing anything other than just porting exactly to where you want to go.
And I'll come back whenever my Minecraft boots up. Comes things.
Generating energy all the time. I bet you since we walked away it's already full. Because the Woot farm, the Ender Pearl generator doesn't actually take too much energy. Yep, already full to the max, 50 million RF. Charge up my stuff. Charge up my porter. It's actually my buddy Calm, who also does, or at least he's planning on doing streams and videos, had the idea to just put all of your most important items into an ender bag, so which is the same as the vanilla ender chest. And the idea is, if you accidentally lost this or threw it away, you could just have an ender chest sitting around and access all your stuff. So you never really lose your stuff, you just have to recraft the bag. Trying to think about if there's any other projects going on right here in my own house. I mean, there's the prototype smelterizer. So in one of the ancient ages, I had the idea, right after Tinker's Construct unlocked, to make a system that would automatically sort ores so they wouldn't alloy. That's a process in Tinker's Construct where you make a new metal from two other disparate metals. So it would sort metals into smelteries that would not alloy with one another, so you could actually A, use multiple smelteries at the same time, and B, know that you wouldn't get any unnecessary byproducts. Since then, obviously, there's better and faster and more duplicative ways to craft down your ores, but I couldn't bring myself to tear down this old contraption of hoppers, hopper ducts, chests, and smelteries. And redstone circuitry as well back here to automate the pouring of ingots. Okay, sounds like the crash. Of course, since it's stream day, she's going to be crashing a lot. Just a little bit of bad luck there. But it sounds like Toxic Skull, Lydia the Blue, is back online.
Yay.
Alright, I'm outside your house. Go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about. She says, hold on, I'm eating Doritos.
'Cause I am.
Proper gamer girl there. Now all she needs is the, Mountain Dew Voltage or whatever, and she could get a sponsorship from League of Legends.
Okay, I'm done eating my Doritos.
Oh, jeez. So go ahead, talk about your place here, sweetheart.
Whenever Botania wasn't a thing, I just planted the Botania flowers around my little minecart cave. And then as soon as Botania was a thing, I still didn't know about it. And then my dad taught me about it. And then I did magic and stuff. And then this is my house, of course. And I have a giant stone wall, but I didn't build it. It was Jay. Same with the house. And then on the inside, I have 2 beds just in case somebody's here and they want to go to sleep. 2 iron chests that look... Wait, no. These are diamond?
They're diamond chests. They're from the Iron Chest mod, and that allows you to just make bigger and badder chests with upgrades than the regular vanilla chest.
This diamond chest that I'm standing on is where all my useful and good stuff is. And then the rest is just junk chests, full of junk and stuff.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. Beef jerky's useful. What else? We got a crafting table in here that's useful. Some eucalyptus wood.
Oops.
Iron doors. There's lots of useful stuff in here.
Yeah, well, I know there's a lot of useful stuff, but...
There's a fire ring, there's a lava charm, there's a vengeance ring in here, glowstone. I don't think you know what's useful.
bro. And then this chest has stuff in it. Wood, mana-infused string, sticks, a stone pickaxe, 39 torches, and copper and other stuff. And then my crafting station from Tinker's Construct, and the basic drawers, and ovens, and compacting drawers. Before I did have a bouncy castle back here, and then I got rid of it.
Oh, why'd you get rid of it?
Because it was very big, and
too bouncy?
I had to.
Well, what are you gonna put here that you took out the bouncy castle?
I had a garden before, then a bouncy castle, and now I don't know, a nice little garden yard thing. If I had any leaves. And then, hold on, let me go inside and grab something. Wait.
Oh, where am I going?
Let me just go make
a lever. I think you could just push off. I don't. Oh, yeah, no. You need a lever down here. That's a lot of booster tracks. Yeah, 3 booster tracks will get you going to the maximum speed from a dead stop, and then you only need like 1 booster track every. What is it? 26, 31 rails.
Well, guess what?
It's a little different with Railcraft, but the basic Minecraft cart mechanics still apply. I have a lever. Do you want one? Okay. A stick and a stone, cheaper than redstone, I guess.
There's a dead end. Whoops.
Where's the track down here?
Oh, Dad.
No problem. Alright, so we'll go ahead and come back to Lydia's minecart tunnel.
Hold on, I found everything.
Okay, I guess we're not going to leave Lydia's minecart tunnel. I started this as a stream to kind of show off what everyone's projects were on the server at this point, and it turned out to be track crafting with Lydia. Are you going to put a lever on this guy?
Yes, I just put them back.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Let me just come back. You said you have a lever.
Yeah, I already put it down there.
Oh. Okay.
So are we going to ride these rails at some point?
There's 2 minecarts.
Alright, let's see where it takes us.
It takes us.
This is just as much of an adventure for me as it is for anyone that's watching the stream right now, because I don't know where this goes.
I do. Did I complete that sentence? Probably not. But what I said was I do. And then you have to push yourself after a little bit. I think?
Oh my. Yeah, there needs to be more booster tracks down here. I could look it up online. I think it's every 31 tracks. That might be a little too much. Wooden rails.
Just push yourself. If you know.
It's going okay right now.
Push yourself up the mountain. Push. Okay, I'm.
Yeah, this is definitely better than walking.
Yep. And faster. And it leads you to Jay's house.
Oh man, Jay's house isn't as impressive as it once was because we all began moving out to a new. This was like our old homely ancient village, which we still maintain, but we all started building like a big Dubai city, which I'll probably show off in a different stream because it still needs work. Just a few. Oh no, there's an unpowered rail there that slows you down. Yeah, the hills kind of take over that.
It is a little long, but it's much faster than walking.
Oh, booster tracks. I think uphill it's every 3 tracks you need a booster track. Alright, we're back to Lydia's house. Do you have anything else to say about this wonderful abode?
Ow! What the heck? Next is
So where are we going? Yeah.
My botania garden, and I think that this is broken. Oh wait, I was still working on this house that leads to well, it doesn't lead to anywhere. It's a house. So where the heck would it lead to? But wait a second. Somebody stole my walls and my roof. I was almost done with it.
I think it was in the way of some building or something. That's why someone took it down. But it's not hard to get glass or sand or to chisel it into this clear glass. So
I didn't chisel it. I put it in the smeltery.
well, yeah, there's the world's largest smeltery on the horizon.
But it
So
only has 2 blocks per thing, per block.
no, you can smelt down like stacks at a time in the smeltery. Definitely.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Do you have food? No, there's lots of room in the smeltery. Oh well, so it takes a while to pour it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna crash again. I hate this. Here I go. Goodbye. Did I crash? Did I leave?
There's another casting basin here, and we could use a basin upgrade in the smart output. Crashy McLiddy. So she also has her Botania set up over here, but I'll wait until she comes back to talk about that. What else is there to show? I guess earlier we talked about one of the criteria for moving the age being to build a blacksmith shop. arguably it's still unfinished, but here is the blacksmith shop that we came up with. It's a similar idea to the smelterizer 9000 that I have in my house, where it'll automatically sort ores, but it mostly goes unused besides this obsidian and alloying smeltery over here, because there's, again, better and faster ways to grind down your ores these days. There's also the impressive, and I don't understand why more people don't use this, Tinker's Furnace over here, which it doesn't do much. Its only job is to smelt down items, but it can do it pretty quickly, pretty good in a pinch. So whenever I have boatloads of glass I want to make, or boatloads of food to smelt down, I guess, this is where I come. Oh, just a minute. I'm gonna go help Lydia with some technical issues.
Because I cannot escape the crash. And now I will be right back.
Alright, we're back in business. Back here on Shroom Mountain. Uh-oh, we're going to go to bed. All of this advanced technology, and I'm still pretty leery about being outside at night. I guess with all this expensive stuff, I don't really want to get caught out. I don't really want to get blown up. So, just a few seconds ago, you saw that the moon was coming up in Minecraft, and yet, wasn't quite time yet to sleep. It's not like real life. I can hop into bed whenever I want. So up here on Shroom Mountain, it's me, it's Dark Mushroom.
In some mod packs, you can sleep during the day, like my Harvest Festival mod pack, and others, nuh-uh.
Yeah, most of anyone that does the vanilla sleep mechanic, you cannot. I also have played a mod pack one time where you would sleep, but time would actually simulate while you were sleeping. So, you know, if you had 3 dozen, I don't know, logs that you wanted to smelt down into coal, you could set that up at night and then go to sleep, and then all of it would be done when you woke up in the morning. In vanilla Minecraft, time basically doesn't pass. It just changes the date, it changes the time of the day back to morning without simulating any of the time in between. So, in the Magic Age, in the Botania Age, I came up with the idea to automatically breed pigs. And so to breed pigs, you need lots of carrots, so I had to set up a system to automatically plant and replant and harvest carrots. It turned out not to be too difficult with Botania. The trickiest part was just feeding and automating it. Like, getting the plants out of the ground was easy with the Drum of the Wild. And planting is easy since Botania actually hijacks the code for dispensers and makes it so it can replant. But a lot of the systems that I saw online to do this involve, like, having a minecart spinning around a track like a maniac, and I knew that was going to generate a lot of server lag, so I really quite prefer the redstone hopper duck hopper contraption that I set up, because it's very, very little server lag. A little tiger's eye over here from Botania, which It doesn't stop creepers from spawning, but it does stop them from exploding. Like they get a lot of performance issues. They just won't they won't do anything. They'll walk right up to you and just say, "Hey, how's it going, bub?" Then finally, after it did it, so this hawk is gonna suction up all those carrots, which go into this chest, and get redistributed to the dispensers first, so there's always more carrots to plant. And then any extra, which there probably wasn't from this particular harvest, are piped down here to this dropper. This dropper drops the carrots onto this polydasiac, which makes the pigs like one another. Lots of pig kisses. Right now the system isn't really running because I have it shut off. I have no need for mana. Oh yeah, this whole system is just to generate mana. But put a little mana into it and see it at work. So the first thing it's going to do is start immediately killing pigs. And there's another hopper hawk down there to suction up that bacon. Then this bacon gets piped in this furnace, which cooks it in a raw pork chops, or it cooks it in a pork chops. And then the pork chops, when it's enabled, will fire into this Agora Borealis, which eats the pork chop essentially, and restocks the mana pool over here. So it's really complicated, well, a moderately complicated way to get a ton of mana. But, you know, it's just fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to challenge yourself. I had originally planned on moving the entire setup and quadrupling the entire setup over here in the altar of Pigitude. But by the time that I got started on this project, we were already on to bigger and better non-magical mods. I still haven't completely abandoned the idea, and I also found that there's better ways with to spawn and breed mobs with some of the, I think it's some of the Evilcraft stuff. But I will, you know, I'll never not enjoy coming out here to the altar of Pigitude just to see this huge scale model of a pig in Minecraft. Probably leave that on a while. I hope I remember to shut it off before I sign off today. Alright, looks like Lydia joined again. Now she can show off her Botania setup. Oh, I do not have a potato. Yeah, we were having trouble getting my pig farm stocked with carrots, so we ended up repurposing this potato and wheat farm to be a carrot and wheat farm. Old vanilla mechanics. What's up, Lid?
Okay, so over here is my Botania farm that I can't jump, hold on. That I built in the Magic Age. Oh, the Mana Star. Yeah.
Yeah, she asked me what the Mana Star does, and this flower is responsible for glowing slightly blue when a mana pool is gaining mana, and slightly red when a mana pool is losing mana.
And this Munchdew eats tree leaves yeah. And then the Endo Flame, you give it coal blocks or something that can be lit to make mana. The Gore Marialis eats food to give mana, and That's all the flowers.
Mhm.
But not all of them in the whole pack.
No, there's lots
All
of
the
Botania
ones-
flowers.
all the ones that I have.
Well,
Wait.
what'd you grab that potato for?
I have the tiger's eye, which keeps creepers away, I think.
Yes.
Okay, this potato I grabbed is for something cool. If you throw a potato into a mana pool, it will turn into a hold on, I forget what it's called. Where the heck did it go? It will turn into a tiny potato, which is right here.
Oh, it's a little tiny potato. Not only are these guys adorable, but they don't actually do anything, but you can outfit them with items like little adventurer with a sword and a crossbow
It's not showing on my screen.
and a sandwich on his face.
I cannot see it at all.
And I need my stuff back.
Wait, shoot me to show how much damage. Wait.
No, I'm not gonna. She wants me to shoot her to show how much damage there is, and I'm not gonna be doing that.
But the crossbow.
It's pretty sweet. Maybe we'll stay up late one night and there will be a mob I can fire at.
Yeah.
It's actually not that great. It was the very first crossbow I designed, and then with Tinker's Construct, and then I said, it works good enough. It's mainly gas protection.
You can build a sink to fill up the petal.
Apothecary.
Yeah. Wait, you can fill up the petal pot. Apothes. My goodness. Daddy.
Apothecary.
Yeah, that thing. And you make the flowers with this, like the endo flame and all the stuff I built. But all the petals are up on my dad's mountain.
All right. So that's Lydia's little bit of Botania set up over here. I can tell it's going to be nighttime again.
Yay.
As a matter of fact, there are mods in this mod pack that allow you to change the day and time. It's just a little prohibitive.
Command block?
Prohibitively expensive to... Not really. It's just pain in the butt. It's too much of a pain in the butt to run it all the time, to always change it from daytime to nighttime when that's as simple as getting people to go to bed. But I think Lydia does want me to show off the crossbow, so that's precisely what I'll do. Head out of town a little bit. Usually mobs are pretty good about spawning in this dangerous dark field. Oh, I see one right now. Are you by a bed, Lydia? So you can go to bed as soon as the demonstration's done? I'll turn on my night vision, which is just the potion attached to my dark helmet. Yeah, I didn't build this crossbow very well. The draw on it's very long. But it has some advantages over the vanilla bow in that it more or less fires in a straight line. It'll basically, if you point it, it'll hit whatever you point it at, instead of having to worry about gravity and arcing angles with the vanilla crossbow. Alright, what else did you want to show off, sweetheart? burger?
Yeah, it's a burger with beets in it, is what I'm eating.
Oh, could we ever get you to eat that in real life?
What the heck just hurt me?
Probably with this punji stick here.
Don't do it again.
Early game mob protection, these punji sticks.
But up here is... Oh my god. I forgot that my mom moved, but she still built this villager right here, a villager statue from Grabcraft.
Oh yes, the ancient villager statue, because whenever we first built here, this was a village at a long time ago. And then the rapture happened, and they all disappeared one day. We tried to repopulate them, and we were successful, then they disappeared again. And now the villagers all live in a safe villager ranch over here, where they can't be hurt or eaten, even with their own private protector. And it's kind of sad. Like, I've discussed the morality of keeping villagers penned in like this. Like, on the one hand, it is for their own safety, since they can't seem to stay alive in the town. But on the other hand, I mean, you're taking what, in the lens of Minecraft, are supposed to be an entire sentient species of being, and stuffing them in a cage with potatoes. I mean, I don't know whether or not I don't know whether or not they truly enjoy it, or if this is like villager purgatory for them.
I like it.
But they repopulate enough, and they don't seem to complain, at least in any form I can understand.
I like it. Because it's a box full of potatoes, and how would you not like that?
They do love potatoes, that's no doubt. And they keep stocked up on everything.
And if you ever get stuck in here like this, then you can do this. Open the door, and then jump and jump and jump, and you'll be on top of the door and then jump out. Not like that. Because I was holding down the control button, which makes you not be able to jump.
Yeah, one strange thing is that even after the villager rapture, both villager raptures, before we started penning them up so they couldn't hurt themselves or others, the town the village is built in has always been laggy. So if you have any ideas why that might be, even though there's a limited number of mobs here, then I'm all ears. Like, there's a theory that we just have a lot of caves and a lot of lighting underground, and then there's another theory that part of this village is chunk loaded, so it's always running, so it causes a delay on the server tick. I don't know why it runs slow. And the mine... Yeah, go ahead.
This is the enchanting shack where you can enchant stuff, which Carl made. And there's nothing up here at all. Wait, there's just a pen. A fence thing. Then on top you can see the rest of, well, not all the world, but you can see some of it. And then if you come down here, not like me, jumping off roofs, and then go into the warehouse, where if you use something, you have to not ding bells. If you use something, you have to get another one of those and give it back.
I don't know if that's true. The warehouse is basic. I consider the warehouse
It's free
like...
stuff.
Yeah, it's free stuff. It's leftover items, and all these drawers are locked from the storage drawers mod, so that even if you take the last item, it'll keep whatever it was.
Never mind about giving it back. But here is the jail, where there are 2 werewolf villagers, which they can spawn in.
Oh yeah, I don't remember which mod it is, if it's Evilcraft maybe.
It's yeah.
But, well, it says jail door. Werewolfania. Yeah, they become pretty frightening whenever they actually turn into werewolves.
Fireball noise whenever they do.
Can't actually get out of here. There's no button on the other side. Lydia, would you please let me out of jail?
No, you've been a bad boy.
Oh, no. There's a button to your left there.
Okay, you're free.
Yes. Out on parole.
But next time, don't steal any balloons. Okay? But in here is the nether portal down here and the end portal. Both portals in the cave system. And over there's the caves, which you can get lost in them.
Oh, yeah.
I've gotten lost in them every single time I went in there.
We tried to tell our early Minecraft players to not dig directly under the city, and, well, that didn't happen.
They dug under the city. But this thing apparently leads into Tier's house. I never knew that. Even though these doors right here look like iron doors, they're regular doors.
Yeah, aren't they made out of, what does it say? Ghost wood.
Oh. And then this door is made out of bloodwood.
Very frightening.
Here is Com's house, which is mailbox, and his underground, his little place where his workshop.
Oh yeah, early on this was the place to go. This was the tool forge that I built all of my Tinker's Construct tools out of, because I don't know, I don't like duplicating effort. I didn't want everyone to have, you know, their own individual house necessarily where they do their own individual things. So this is kind of, when I wanted to use a tool forge, I just walked down the road to this tool forge. Our first, oh my, little potato face, tiny potato. Our original smeltery was set up near here as well, so if you wanted to smelt your items before we had a blacksmith shop, this was also the place to come. Oh, she's talking about upstairs.
I wasn't even controlling though. I meant, whatever the heck that button is called.
Alright, go ahead and tell us about Com's house.
He has a bunch of wooden storage crates with, I think he sorted them, like in here is nature stuff, in here is, engineer stuff, in this one is Botania, in here is, I don't even know, nature, more nature. In here, in this one is hats and outside, more nature. And then in here is more
engineering stuff, yay!
And then his ovens. And then up here, wait. And yes, you can put things on the wall. With mine is the, what's the,
yeah, with Draconic Evolution, you can, which is a way later mod, but it is installed, and you can set up a key to basically place items on any block, and it'll place them sort of as if they were an item frame, but on the block. It's actually surprisingly handy. It's like you can hang things on the wall in real life.
Yep, except you don't have to use anything, just a button. And then in here is just put the stuff back when you get it done.
Oh look, he renamed his turtle, Terrence the Turtle.
Oh yeah, that was my gift from me to him.
And Sir Ribert Hoppingston.
Where? Hoppingston. I gave him a frog.
This frog is a large
turtle.
meal.
Don't eat it!
Oh, delicious.
Don't do it.
I wasn't hungry until you punched me. Now I actually can eat it. This is great.
Don't eat it, don't eat it.
Oh, it's gonna be nighttime too. Yeah, it might be too late to actually eat him. Hold on.
Good.
Oh, now I'm really hungry. Alright, I ate him. Is that gonna help anything? Should I attack you back?
No!
Liddy.
Don't eat him.
He's right here. Relax.
Don't eat Mr. Hoppingston. Or Terrence. But you can eat... Well, wait. That...
We can go look at your shop in the morning. Yeah, the opposite. Oh, the opposite of real life. I love to go to bed in Minecraft.
Yep.
Alright, let's see your shop.
Let me just pick these potatoes first. 'Cause that's what
Lydia,
my
I
menu
don't, people
items.
aren't going to want to watch you pick potatoes.
Don't look at me pick potatoes then.
So should I go to look at your shop? Okay.
Down here is my shop, which I will be there in a second. Okay, I'm coming. Down here is my shop, and I know it says 3 days it will change, but all I have is cooked fish, paper, and potatoes. That's it.
Lots of potatoes.
Nobody's allowed in here. Owners only. Stay out.
Oh, excuse me.
It's employees only unless you want to be hired.
How do I get hired?
By eating this poisonous potato.
Oh, that's terrible. This is more like a gang.
That's the
Like I'm
only
being initiated. I'm not being hired.
That's the only way you'll get hired.
I'm not hungry right now. Can I be hired now?
Yes.
Oh, I did it.
Hired.
So, at Lydia's shop, like, what's the, oh, jeez.
Wait.
I guess I actually have the karaoke box off. Alright, so what sort of hours do you have to work at Lydia's shop?
Every day, all the time.
Okay, so this is actually Walmart.
Yep. No.
What do you serve?
And here's all the stuff I serve. Cooked. Wait, my menu is outside. Out here, I serve cooked fish.
Why
and
is all your food just laying out instead of being in the refrigerator?
'Cause berries
It's
don't
all
go in.
it's all spoiled by now. No, I meant your food in the chest. Cooked food can still spoil. I don't know if you can cool it off after it's already spoiled.
It's food, all right. Run for your life. He's a killer.
I'm just sick of being hit.
No, you're a killer.
I guess I'm the only worker here now. I'm sitting in the shop. There's not even a way to open the window. How are you supposed to hand food to anyone? Or is this like the back kitchen area and then you come around here to serve the food? Sort of like Sonic.
Daddy. You have to give them the food.
You tell them the food you want, and then they skate out here and give it to you.
No, you.
There's no table set up. Do you just sit on the porch here?
Here is where you wait, and then you can watch through this little window on the door to see what they're doing, and stop pushing me in the door.
Oh, that would be
like
terrible.
that.
Like you're trying to cook, and there's just a customer with their eyeballs glued to the window. I'm watching you.
So I don't care.
There's no tables in.
Hold on.
There's no tables in here either. There's no seats. This is a very uncomfortable diner.
No, you don't. It's drive-through only.
Drive-through. There's no cars. And you said they have to come inside.
It's a park thing.
You park. Okay.
That's not what I meant. Hold on, don't follow me. Don't follow me. I said don't follow me. Okay, now you can follow me. Daddy. Oops, I controlled for that. Act like I didn't say anything.
All right.
Okay.
Did you build some seats so people can sit in? Oh, nice. Look at that. Proper table. It's too small for my butt. I can't fit in.
Oh my god, I hate this! I crashed again. Now 3 times.
So, one of the final things I'd like to show off is not this amazing garden I'm looking at, but our Viking longhouse. It's one of the first major construction projects on the server. No. I'll show off the Viking longhouse. Yeah, it was in the ancient era, and we had to use a combination of architecture craft, simple covers, and just good old-fashioned Minecraft engineering. And if you're the really creative type, you could probably build something way more amazing than this, but it's not bad. My buddy Com laid down the groundwork, and I'm the one that actually set up the pillars and set up individually placed all of these roof tiles. This nice thatched roof, and as you can see, there's trophies of victory from each one of our age advancements, along with a huge buffet of food. And every time we go to advance the age, or every time we go to discuss anything about the server, I know it's a little RP, but we actually come here to make all of our decisions about the server. So even though we're moving on from the village, this Viking longhouse has played an integral role to just the server in general. We've got, oh geez, yeah, these otherworld blocks from killing the Guardian from Roots. We have a whole bunch of skulls just from various conquests. We have the first, one of these is the first Nether Star we ever got on the server. Got the first Dragon Egg from the first Ender Dragon kill on the server. And then to make all of these wonderful Viking buffets, we have a fully fledged kitchen back here, where I used to craft pizza all the time. Make ancient pizza.
Yum.
And then a little more sugar and protein gathering in the back here from Pam's Harvestcraft. I do recall whenever we started the server, we had a major creeper problem back here. I don't know why. Something about the way it was designed, there was no amount of torches we could put back here to keep creepers from spawning. So that's why we got this nice palisade. We got this nice sticky stick fence right here. And more than once, I've seen a creeper walk right up to the fence like, boy, I'd sure like to destroy your longhouse again. Do you remember the old times where I used to walk up and destroy everything you own? Those were good. Is there anything left that you want to show off? There's lots of other things to show off. Like my buddy Smash does his own videos on his own architecture, and my wife would be more than happy to show off her wizard tower or her mansion up here, or her swamp build. There's more stuff to show off. It's been a little over an hour. I've kind of shown off everything I want to show in this stream. Okay. Alright, so I just discussed with my cohort over here. She said there's 2 more things she'd like to show off. Then we'll go ahead and bring this Sunday stream to an end. It's been a lot of fun playing on this server, and it's really nice. It doesn't sound like it would be good to keep you from your own mods, like to keep you from playing all the mods in the pack, but unlocking them slowly, gradually, kind of forces you to play with mods you otherwise wouldn't have ever given a second thought. Like, I know more about computer craft and RF tools than I ever had an inkling of before. Just because it's like, well, this is what we have to work with, so I guess I'll be building it. And yeah, I know a lot more about architecture craft and the platforms mod. And Botania. Botania was probably the big winner because I'd always look at it and say, well, that's too complicated and there's better ways to make energy and there's better ways to get items. But while that may be true, like there's simpler ways to do those things, Botania is still just a lot of fun. It's such a quirky, weird mod that makes you really think outside of the box to get things done. But then once you understand it, you're like, okay, this makes sense. It plays by its own rules. That doesn't mean those rules are unfair. It just means it's different from most other tech mods that you might work with. All right, Liddy. What's your last 2 things you want to show off? I'm on my way.
One thing is up these stairs, not that villager because we already showed, well, actually 3 more things I want to show. Well, wait. Here are 2 things right here. There's the tree fruit farm that my mom built in the animal ranch that my mom also built. But Tyr destroyed it.
Yes, he did.
But up here is, my mom made this hotel just from GrabCraft. And it looks like it's missing a piece up there.
Yeah, this gorgeous hotel. It is from GrabCraft, so I mean, you could argue that it's not the pinnacle of creativity, but for my 2 cents, it takes a lot of patience. I don't know if I could ever build something like this.
And then up here is my room. I used to live here whenever I didn't have a house, but I think I always had a house.
No, you did not always have a house, and yeah, this is where you used to live before you built that, your cobblestone fence house.
That's not what I built. They built that.
Fine, but before you had a cobblestone fence house.
Up here are my vegetables. Oh, whoops. And down here are my veggies. I meant...
Oh, these are still not in a refrigerator. They're all rotting. Don't. I'm warning you.
And then my oven. Whoa! I have 6 coal blocks.
6 whole coal blocks.
Let me just grab some of this useful stuff.
Nice pants.
Yeah, they're golden and they're shiny. They're beautiful. I washed them. Totally didn't just leave them in chest all day for years.
Are you gonna put on this leather cap as well? Oh, very stylish.
Yeah, I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful, damn it.
But I think my Minecraft skin is beautiful as it is.
It's a very cool skin.
And I have a belt.
Alright, so this is the, I called it the mansion, but she referred to it as the hotel.
It's a hotel. My mom built it and it's a hotel. See the reception area?
It's a very nice hotel.
See everything?
Where do you put the money?
Yeah, don't. It's free.
Yeah, Mommy could probably build a safe in the ground here. Or a Ender.io little storage guy with security on it, so only she can open it.
Okay, down here, Daddy.
I think RF Tools also has a mechanic where you can securely store storage, or securely...
Down here will be, it's a little bit far away, but it's just down a path. It's a little bit far, but it's not far from my house. It's just down this path. It's the wizard tower.
Oh, Lydia knows where it is because she destroyed it.
What? Hey! Don't say that in the video. You're gonna make people think I'm crazy. Through this cave, up the hill. This was supposed to... Yep. You're supposed to take horses or donkeys up this way because of this.
Well, just because it's a long way. Yeah, I should have gone through the... This would have been a good time to show off the nether portals, but we could probably take the nether back.
Okay, wait.
This path is not wheelchair accessible. You could probably take some architecture craft blocks and little slanty blocks or stairs or something and put those in between so that people without the Sojourner Sash, that's Britannia, can get around easily.
Horses at the animal ranch that are tamed and all that you can use. I have one and a donkey. I almost fell off. Down this way.
Not a long ways at all.
This took my mom a whole day to finish.
It's like 20 minutes in Minecraft.
Hey. It's a whole day in real life. Not in Minecraft. Then down here in this beautiful place, around nature and stuff. This is the last thing that we are going to show, and...
Today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah,
We'll show more tomorrow.
This stream was actually pretty...
We'll show more on Saturday. Today's Sunday.
Yeah, this stream was actually pretty easy to set up, so I don't see any reason we couldn't do this more often. But this is just like an This is an introduction, whereas later on it'll just be us playing the game.
And a meteor right there. I'm surprised I'm full of hunger. Oh my god, I'm going to crash again! I crashed 4 times in this video.
I don't know what's going on with your computer today. She can play for hours without crashing. I'm suspicious that It might be TeamSpeak, or it might be just holding down control a lot. Like, whenever I start to lag, if I don't let off the control key, it will most certainly crash the client. Waiting for the crashy girl to come back online.
And it will be a couple more years. It's been 50 years already. The last time it took 500, and now it will be 1,000. And that didn't make any sense on what I just said.
Winding up my crossbow.
And I'm uploading my game, making sure...
Yep. Are you loaded in yet?
No. And while it is loading, I will be right back.
Yeah, we've got the... I think we only have 2 ages, like 2 sets of mods left to unlock, and they're not the most number of mods, but they are the biggest and baddest, like applied energistics and modular spaceships or something. So I'm really excited to get to that. We have one last big project that we're working on for this age.
What is it?
It's the juice factory. We're gonna automate all the Ender IO liquids that you have to make to use the advanced parts of that mod. I'll show that off on one of the stream, or maybe just a video of it whenever it's done. Right now it's very plain. It's very not interesting. We only have one part of the automation completed. And then applied energistics might be my absolute favorite mod in modded Minecraft. It's just, I'm good at setting it up, I'm good at automating systems, and the more you build it, the more it builds itself. So that's pretty awesome. Look at this. It's the only thing I nitpick about is the fact that I can see the sun is going down in Minecraft, and yet it doesn't let you go straight to sleep. There are mods that'll actually put the time of day up on your UI, and there's supposed to be like a bobule. There's supposed to be a wearable item, I think from Botania, that will do the same thing, but I could never get it to work. And then in the very last stage, besides Draconic Evolution, we're also going to have some sort of modular spaceship building mod that is separate from McDoodle's, I mean, kind of outmoded, kind of unupdated Galacticraft mod. He gets a lot of credit for being an awesome mod maker, and I mean, for what it's worth, you know, I haven't tried to make a Minecraft mod before, but the end game for that mod is really bad. Like, you put in a lot of effort to use these machines, which are generally not able to be automated because they require specific recipe patterns, and Applied Energistics doesn't know what to do with it. Maybe RF Tools would have a better go of it, but you go through all the trouble to gain all these resources and build all these ships, and you can go to, like, your base or the moon. And you go to the moon, and there's just nothing going on there. And I'm aware of other mods that allow you to extend the number of planets for Galacticraft, but they're the same story. You go out to this planet and you expect, like, awesome dungeons and incredible varied boss fights, and you don't get that. You get like 2 or 3 bosses, even with the add-on to the mod, which still makes it better than Galacticraft by itself. But then it's just boring, you know. It's just not a lot going on.
I feel like you can't even talk to them. Like, you should be able to, like, trade special moon goods with them or something. I don't know.
yeah, there's a lot of fleshing out on that
And
mod
then,
that needs done. And
and then down here
okay,
is
Lydia's
my
back and
mom's.
she'd like to show off the
Down
one
here's
last thing
my
for this stream.
down here is my mom's magic tower, which there were a bunch of zombies and stuff, so it kind of blew up down here.
Oh yeah, those explosive zombies.
Yeah. No, it was creepers. But then up here leads to the nether portal, which we're not going there yet. You can take the nether portal. The by you I mean the camera, which is my dad, and now take this horse down here, which is one of the horses that we have diamond horse armor on. No, that was me.
Yep, so that was the excellent wizard tower. I'd like to show you up inside it, but I don't have flying, and there's not really a way to get up to it. So maybe we'll, do a more thorough viewing of that mod or of that build some other time. I've never taken the portal from the tower, so I'm not sure where to go. Let's see. Shroom portal, so the city's all that way. Oh, a little one by one basalt walkway? Let's try it. Let's have an adventure.
Yay?
I'm pretty sure I have a pyroclast pendant, which will negate all lava damage, which is really awesome, but it's still, I would have a hard time getting back up. I didn't bring any of the usual blocks you bring whenever you're doing another expedition.
Let's see who can make it there first. The camera, which is you, and or me.
It's probably going to be you, because I don't know where I'm going.
And I know where I'm going. And it's really fast on a horse, look.
It's like someone started creating a path out here to get back to the city and then said, nah. You should have went my way. Just taking a swim.
Poof, I'm back. I win.
Oh, it's funny. It's a little faster to actually walk on the lava floor than it is to try to swim through it.
Look at this, Dad.
I don't know if this is a bug or this is just how strong the pyroclast pendant is. Yes, we are.
There is something that is hilarious that they should not have added. They should have just added, a flat belly.
Uh-huh.
But they added a peeper.
To-
I'm not kidding.
To what?
They added a peeper.
I think that's just spots on the
That's
animal.
A peeper.
Oh my god.
No, I don't. I hope you know I'm keying up for all this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is embarrassing.
Oh my.
I'm just about across the lava ocean.
Goodbye, everybody.
Just in case I wanted to finish this stream in the most slowest, boring way possible.
That's it. Goodbye.
Yeah, I might end this stream too, just because I don't know where I am.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I crashed out. That's what's going on. No sweat.
Okay.
Boy, I hope. Who knows where it put me? I'm probably gonna choke to death now. Looks like it actually put me where it was supposed to. Yay! I didn't end up in a wall or, suffocating.
Come on, Daddy.
It just put me where it's supposed to, and it took too long rendering. What are you doing in my house with a horse? What are you doing?
No.
I'm getting horse poop all over the glass. This is a clean, scientific computer facility.
Horse is coming.
No, there's not supposed to be any animals in here, besides you. Very impressive.
Oh my god, what the heck have you done? Don't kill my horse. Daddy, 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 quit it, quit it!
Oh, something happened.
Why would you do that?
I told her not to have it in here.
Animals.
Yes, Lydia, stop killing her animals. Now you have to find Mommy an even better horse.
You guys.
I'm not doing a selfie then. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream.
Lydia
What
disconnected
am I
from
waiting
your channel
for?
Dirty Diggers from Thanks for the Carry.
Like I said,
Lydia
this stream
joined
was
Thanks
very
for the
easy
Carry.
to set up. We could do this
Lydia joined your
anytime,
channel
all
Dirty
the
Diggers
time,
on
every
Thanks for the
weekend.
Carry.
But again, if you enjoyed this, if you have any of the mods you want me to explain in detail, if there's any other builds you want to see, or if you just want to drop a like, go ahead and do so. That's the standard thing to say at the end of a YouTube video, right? I don't actually care. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't care if you like,
Listen,
because I'm never gonna monotonize this channel. So, if you enjoy it, just use your eyeballs and view it. Enjoy it.
and if you question anything, then leave a comment.
Oh, there it is. Comment, like, subscribe. No, I don't care.
No, not the
I'll
like,
catch you guys next
subscribe,
time.
Just the comment. Goodbye.